Greeting. In our previous video, we told you 3 stories with following moral lessons. 1 slow and steady can win the race. 2 one good turn deserves another. 3 those who lie and boast may end up in trouble. In today's video, we are going to tell you 3 more interesting stories with deep lessons. So let's start. The Fox and the Stork. A selfish fox once invited a stork to dinner at his home in a hollow tree. That evening, the stork flew to the fox's home and knocked on the door with her long beak. The fox opened the door and said, "Please come in and share my food." The stork was invited to sit down at the table. She was very hungry, and the food smelled delicious. The fox served soup in shallow bowls, and he licked up all his soup very quickly. However, the stork could not have any of it as the bowl was too shallow for her long beak. The poor stork just smiled politely and stayed hungry. The selfish fox asked, "Stork, why haven't you taken your soup? Don't you like it?" The stork replied, "It was very kind of you to invite me for dinner. Tomorrow evening, please join me for dinner at my home." The next day, when the fox arrived at the stork's home, he saw that they were also having soup for dinner. This time, the soup was served in tall jugs. The stork drank the soup easily, but the fox could not reach inside the tall jug. This time, it was his turn to go hungry. A selfish act can backfire on you. The Wolf and the Lamb. A lamb was grazing with a flock of sheep one day. She soon found some sweet grass at the edge of the field. Farther and farther she went, away from the others. She was enjoying herself so much that she did not notice a wolf coming nearer to her. However, when it pounced on her, she was quick to start pleading, "Please, please don't eat me yet, my stomach is full of grass. If you wait a while, I will taste much better." The wolf thought that was a good idea, so he sat down and waited. After a while, the lamb said, "If you allow me to dance, the grass in my stomach will be digested faster." Again, the wolf agreed. While the lamb was dancing, she had a new idea. She said, "Please take the bell from around my neck. If you ring it as hard as you can, I will be able to dance even faster." The wolf took the bell and rang it as hard as he could. The shepherd heard the bell ringing and quickly sent his dogs to find the missing lamb. The barking dogs frightened the wolf away and saved the lamb's life. The gentle and weak can sometimes be cleverer than fierce and strong. The Fox and the Grapes. It was a sunny day and Fox was walking across the fields. Soon he came to a vineyard. As he came nearer, he could see some bunches of juicy grapes. The fox looked carefully around him. He had to make sure that he was safe from the hunters. He decided to steal some before anyone came along. He jumped upwards, but he could not reach the grapes. He jumped again as high as he could. He still could not reach them. The grapes were just too high for him. He was not ready to give up. He backed off, took some running steps, and leapt into the air towards the grapes. Again, he failed to reach them. It was getting dark, and he was getting angry. His legs hurt with all that running and jumping. At last, he stopped trying. As he walked away, he said to himself, "I don't really want those grapes. I'm sure they are too sour to eat." Sometimes when we cannot get what we want, we pretend that it is not worth having. So viewers, we hope you like the stories today. If you like the stories, then do not forget to like the video. If you are new to my channel, then subscribe to the channel. Press the bell icon and turn on the notification to all. By doing this, you will become a part of my family and the notifications of my stories will reach you. Goodbye.